Welcome. So this is going to be a little bit of a different video. First off, I'd like to thank you for all the support that I've been getting lately and just over time. You guys have been great. Our subscriber count is going up. But I wanted to do something a little different this go round today for this video. You know, a lot of my stuff is homebrewing related, but I found a file here when I was going and editing the Dubbel video for release. And before we play this clip, this thing didn't make it into the original video for it, but I thought that it was interesting enough to talk about anyways, and that some of you would find maybe kind of cool or something like that. So this is a deleted scene or just kind of like found footage type deal. I originally had a different view or plan for this video when I was editing it and when I was going to release it and all that. But because this brew took so long to do and I had to do some kind of changes mid-brew and things like that, you know, it was a long brew day. I discussed that, and that's basically what this clip is about. But a lot of the deleted stuff or things that I don't use, I normally put on the back end of the video, the kind of bloopers and whatnot. But there's a lot of things that go into recording videos and stuff, and so there's a lot of stuff that we end up not using for these videos. This ended up being one of them, like I said, because we changed directions. We had a bunch of stuff going on during that time and spread out over a year, kind of forgot about the way that I wanted to shoot the film and produce the film and all that. So let's take a look at the clip and we'll discuss it here in just a moment. So, finally got done with the Dubbel. It's now 2 o'clock in the afternoon, same day that we mashed in. We had a successful decoction mash. I think we started off with a little too much water. I think it looked like it ended up about right. Played a dangerous game with the boil kettle. I started off with 9 gallons in the boil kettle out of the 10 gallons that we had available to us. Had a slight boil over at the break. I caught it probably just in time with minimal losses there. We got done with the boil. I'll have to check and see how long it boiled, but boiled for quite a while. We went down from 9 gallons to, I believe we're right at 6.5 gallons currently. So that's good. We got both of our hop additions in there. We got the Warflock tablet in there. We've got the yeast nutrients in there. We also went ahead and got that got the candy sugar put in with the last 5 minutes. Turned off the fire. Went ahead and added that candy sugar into the boil kettle when we turned off the heat. Went ahead, stirred it around, made sure it was good and done as far as that goes. That way, you know, hopefully we didn't burn any sugars down there. This was by far the longest brew day that I've had thus far. It is also probably one of the most work I've ever done on a brew day. It had the most research involved as far as the brew day. I kind of had to wing it a little bit. We had a stuck mash. We had a stuck sparge. The wort going into the boil kettle looked pretty cloudy. So hopefully that Warflock tablet took care of that. Hopefully some of the stuff will settle down pretty good to the bottom. Hopefully with that dip tube in the boil kettle we'll be able to bypass some of that stuff and get the cleanest wort possible available to us. At this point, I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to let this come down naturally because I know I'm going to let this come down naturally to pitching temperature because I know chill. I'll probably go ahead and take a sample off of this, a pretty good sample. I'll probably go ahead and pitch our yeast starter into that as a vitality starter, get that rolling, so that way as soon as we transfer to the fermenter from our bowl kettle here, we'll have a good quick go at the start of the fermentation. And man, fingers crossed, hopefully everything worked out. Hopefully all this hard work pays off. This is going to be a long-standing project. I'm super excited about it. I can't wait to see where it ends up. I just hope that all the hard work, all the research, all the money, all the time invested into this specific brew day, that everything comes out great on this particular brew. I really can't wait to taste it and see what's going on with it. Hopefully I gathered all those components to gather up the complexity of everything. So we're moving on to the next step. It's probably going to be a while till this thing is seen, but fingers crossed. Hopefully everything's great. So as you can see, the video quality was kind of in and out. Sound quality was kind of in and out. I shot this thinking that I was going to use it. I didn't even review that video until pretty much a year later after we shot it. So it was kind of surprising to see how that turned out. I thought everything was good at that point in time. So, you know, it's a lot like homebrewing is anyways, with shooting video, editing video, putting together these videos. You got to be patient, you got to be flexible. Sometimes they don't work out the same way that you had planned on. So like I said, I thought it was kind of a fun thing to come across and share. There's a few other videos where I had something else in mind, and we're still trying to go through the footage and edit it and see kind of what direction that it needs to go. You know, sometimes these directions don't always pan out, and just try to present the best story or video at that point in time. There's one or two that are kind of a hot mess, and so I think that those are going to be kind of more fun, or maybe I'll do something similar to this video here. If you like this kind of cut content, found footage, deleted scenes type video, let me know in the comments. I'm not opposed to doing them a little bit more often. This just seemed like kind of one of those more perfect ones. Like I said, you know, a lot of times you'll see the bloopers at the end. As you can tell, I kind of have a hard time starting a video most of the time. So there's a couple brews coming up that we'll be able to maybe kind of explore and have a little bit more of these deleted scenes, cut scenes added to them. So that's exciting. We got a lot of cool projects, some collaborations coming up. But thank you guys so much for, again, all the love and the support that you've been showing. We're right at 262, 265 subscribers now. So if you haven't taken the opportunity to do that now. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to get 300 pretty soon. I know we're closing in on the end of the year, so don't necessarily think that that'll happen, but that 300 goal is really close, and I think that would be cool to achieve. You know, you guys have been kind of pretty active here lately with me on Instagram, some other places, and man, we've got some pretty cool stuff coming up. Some stuff that a lot of the other creators and friends that I normally run ideas past and whatnot, don't even know about. Kind of kept that pretty close to my chest, so it's gonna be like some of these things come out of nowhere. Another thing though, real quick on some of the editing of my videos, I'm sure that you can tell that there's a lot of ambient noise, trash trucks, trains, construction work going on the big highway down the street from us. My dogs walking, my dogs laying and snoring, barking, neighborhood dogs, loud trucks in the neighborhood and whatnot. So some of these things, they take a little bit of time, and you know, there's just so much sometimes good footage that just gets left in these file folders because of all the ambient noise. But as you can tell, the rooster was in this one, so that was pretty funny to kind of go back and see. That rooster is no longer with us. It was kind of mean, and so we took care of that. And moving forward though, I'm going to try really hard to get some better quality sounds and stuff like that. So a lot of these cool moments that are in these videos, I can use them a little bit more often. But with all that, again, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, comment, all that. Everything helps me grow and get better. If you got any video ideas, let me know. Kind of like what you want to see as far as the videos go. If you want me to shake it up a little bit and kind of have some different shots on the brew days and things like that. Cheers, guys. Bye.